Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I'm excited because I do have the Adept Cosmetics Samarian Sunset palette. I did pay for this myself and I'm excited to do 2 looks with this palette today because this is so beautiful. I can't wait to dive in. I've been very much absent and I want to be super honest with you guys always. So what's been going on? I've been dealing with not having a car. If you go a few videos back, I definitely do have a video where I talk about it. I got in a car accident. It was my first car accident ever. It's not something I really want to talk about anymore on here, but I do have a video on it. I will put it up somewhere if you're interested in watching. It's like a get ready with me. So I'm dealing with not having a car right now, and I didn't think it would mess me up as much as it's been messing me up. So we've been having to get a car pulled. My grandmother has been helping me. She picks me up. I drive us to work. I know she's like, you got in a car accident, this is why we're in this, but drive my car. But that's what's been happening. It's been stressful because we've been having to leave work earlier and later some days, and whoever can take us home, it's just a big mission and I really dislike it, but there's nothing else I can do right now. So filming has been kind of not the first priority of everything going on. So I'm trying to get back into it now, but it's been very, very difficult on me. So first of all, your palette is very nice. I should keep it in this packaging if I'm being realistic with myself. I just ruined practically everything. I ruined my La Cienega palette. This is now my 3rd palette from Adept because they just make the beautiful color stories. So here's the palette. You can kind of see like the reflective shades on the mirror. It's so cool. The way this like shifts is crazy. They look like completely different tones. This palette is actually themed off of Star Trek, and Adept actually showed a little scene from the original Star Trek where they show the Samarian sunset. It's actually a color changing drink from Star Trek. It's very interesting, but these names are all like Star Trek themed and I'm not too familiar with Star Trek. I want to watch more Star Trek. But we have Mo, Farpoint, Riza, I'm not sure, I'm so sorry. Lao Packled? I am so sorry. We got Obsidian Order, Praxis, Trill, USS Defiant, Tal Shire, Darmok, Jalid, Tanagra, Positronic Net, and Delta Quadrant. And I'm so sorry I butchered all of those names. And we have the Best of Both Worlds inside of the palette on the mirror. I see fall palette when I look at this. I know it may not seem like a fall palette to everyone, but to me that's kind of vibes that I'm getting. And from other people's videos I've seen, they've also said that this is like a fall palette. I want to mention that there's a shade called Tal Shire, I think. It has holographic glitter in it. It has literal holographic glitters, and I must see this. That is amazing. Wow. The camera is definitely not gonna pick this up, but it's literal holographic glitter. I don't even know if it's glitter. So this palette does retail for $79, which is crazy. Like crazy. But I am familiar with Adept's formula, and I gotta say I do think it is worth that price. It is very much luxury. You can feel it when you touch it, when you have it in your hands, and when you use it. So I've definitely enjoyed it enough to, of course, purchase this one. But if it's not worth that price, I will definitely tell you. This is my first time trying this palette. I did try the Inspired palette, I tried La Cienega palette, and I did love them both. So I'm excited to see my thoughts on this one. I'm gonna prime my eyes and then we can get started with look number 1 because I do want to do 2 looks with this today. And it's gonna be fun because I'm watching the new episode of Ahsoka tonight at 9 and I will not miss it because y'all, I'm up to date with the show right now. I think it's episode 5, I think. Crazy brazy. I'm not spoiling shit though. Go somewhere else for that, but I'm so excited. I also want to say today has been a journey. So I actually got diagnosed with eczema today. It's not called eczema. like the doctor said it was something else, but like it's technically eczema. And apparently I have it really bad because like I have a rash on my leg and it's been there just chilling there for like months. And before you're like, go to the doctor, why'd you wait so long? Like what, why? I don't know. I thought it'd go away. I thought it's just like an allergic reaction to something, but it never went away. So I went to the doctor and I did like blood tests and all these tests to make sure everything was good and okay. And they came back and were like, you have eczema. And I was like, no. My boyfriend was like, this is not even that bad. Like, I don't know why you're like tripping. I'm like, I love lotions. I love smelling good. I love layering shit on my body, and I feel like now I can't do that. My grandma was like, it doesn't last forever, and I was like, yeah, but like I don't really want to risk getting eczema every time. So like, what is the best option to do? Like, it's not a small rash, it's on my calf and it takes up like my entire calf. I don't want to deal with this ever again. And like, I've been using baby soap. I've had to buy different freaking creams that aren't cruelty free because eczema is literally the devil, I think, coming to haunt people. And if you deal with eczema, I hate this. This is the worst thing ever, and I'm so sorry. And I feel like this sucks promoting something that's not cruelty free, but I've been using this Aveeno gel cream. I just got it actually, but it's helped me so much. It's one of the only things that's helped me, which is so sad because like it's not cruelty free and I feel horrible. I feel guilty. I feel like a hypocrite, but I have no choice, you know? It's one of those things. I have to put myself first, and like I've been dealing with this for months. So if you have anything, please let me know. I would, anything. Okay, well, I'm gonna start simple and I'm gonna go into this shade called Positronic Net. I'm so sorry. I need to get my Star Trek on if I'm being realistic. I watched like the recent movies. I loved them. I thought they were so good. I was like, they have no business because I've always been a Star Wars girl. Let me zoom in. What the fuck am I doing? So I'm just gonna put this shade all over my crease, and like for such a light shade, it is showing up on my crease, which I appreciate. So I really like. It's like a nice peachy color. It's a very nice crease shade. I feel like it'll go with a lot of these shades. I'm going to take the shade Delta Quadrant and I'm gonna start putting this on the outer corner. Super pigmented. I literally only dipped my brush in once. I'm just kind of blending this into the first shade we put down that I'm not going to pronounce because I can't. It really does look like fall to me. Sorry. It might not be fall to everyone, but it definitely is to me. I want to bring that a little more in. These are crazy. What? I don't even know what to put. I don't know what to put, but I'm definitely gonna put down glitter glue because, oh, that's like cream. That's literally like a cream. I need to, oh my god. I didn't even tell you what I did. Oh my god. I did it because it was just calling to me, but I feel like I need to put that all the way to the end. I took the shade Obsidian Order because like I couldn't help myself. And I need to take it all the way in now because like it's darker than the matte, so it just needs to be on the end. I feel like quite literally. That is so pretty. These are so special. I'm putting more of that like orange and mixing it with this shade to like get like a good color going, because that is just, my goodness, I'm obsessed. I can't. I feel like I need to use no, I feel like those are too similar. I feel like I need to use USS Defiant right here and put that right next to Obsidian Order. You guys know I love like layering shimmers. It's like my favorite freaking thing. And I kind of want to see like how I can make these multichromes kind of blend together in a way to make like a really spacey look, but like still kind of wearable for fall if you ask me. I know what I want to take for the inner portion, but I don't know if it's gonna work out for me. But I need a brush because my finger's too fat. The last shimmer I'm gonna take on the lid is going to be Far Point on the palette, this shade right here, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to pick it up very well with a brush, but I will try. Not really. Pinky it is. Nope, it's not working. My fingers are not, they're too big. And the shade is kind of like a cream almost. It's very odd texture to it. And it doesn't really look good in there. we'll just mix it in with our finger best we can and blend with that first shade, Positronic Knit. It's a very nice gradient actually, I really like that. I just want more of the USS Defiant shade. I feel like I lost a lot of it. Alright, I'm gonna clean this off. I'm gonna add a lash and I'll be right back. Alright, here is look number 1. I took inspiration from Star Wars basically, and I wanted like spacey makeup, and this is where we are. I mean, it's really cool if you ask me. I used like the Adept, the Collective waterproof liquid eyeliner. I used the shade Gowron. I feel like it matched with this look. And it's just the little circles. It's just what I wanted, and it's super cute. I love it. But I gotta say, these little liquid liners are like really hit or miss for me, because like I have another one called Noonien Song, and this one completely dried out and I haven't even had it for that long, so I think I'm gonna have to revise my review on these if I'm being completely honest. But yeah, I like this shade. This shade is Gowron. I really like it. It looks really cool, giving definite spacey vibes. I love, and I'm excited to do look number 2 now. Okay, look number 2. So I'm going ahead and I think I'm gonna do more of like a green look. I just don't know which green to use. Do I use both? Which one's darker? I think the brighter one. I kind of wanted to do like a halo eye moment. I just don't know how this is gonna work out with this palette. So I'm just gonna take the shade Darmok right here. And this is just gonna be like the lid shade. Ooh, my creases are doing a thing. Okay, let's blend those creases out again and then put it down. I want like a slight green base to this, because this is the Blend Bunny brush. It's just a blender from the Forget Me Not. You can just use any blender you have. This is just going in the crease though. Nowhere else, just the crease and like in the inner and outer portion to get ready for halo eye. We're gonna do a halo eye, so I'm starting to put pigment in these corners. I really like how the shade is showing up. It's not too dark, which is what I wanted. I wanted a little wash, but nothing too crazy. I am taking a Fenty 230 blending, and I'm gonna take the shade Tanagra, the deeper green in the palette. And I'm just gonna start putting this on the inner and outer portion of the eye, leaving a big old space because I want to see this color in action. We're gonna use a holographic shade. I just need to see it on the eye. Alrighty, we're ready. I'm gonna put glitter glue, God forbid this falls into my eye. Okay, yeah, I'm so excited for this color. This is like the color for me in this palette, like one of the most unique colors like I've ever seen ever. I'm gonna go into the shade Towel Shire. You guys knew I was gonna take it. You guys knew I was gonna take it. Come on. Yeah, I knew it. It's literally holographic. I don't understand how this was done. Oh. You can't even see like how cool it is. It's so cool, and I feel like you can't even see it. Okay, well, that's that. I feel like you would only be able to see this in person. Incredible, by the way. Like, really just has me shook, this color. I'm going to add my final touches, and I'll be right back with my completed makeup, and we can get into my final thoughts on the Samarian Sunset palette. Here are the final looks. So we have the like folly like side. I did add some graphic moments, but you can't really see them on camera too well. I added green ones on this side and like more reddish, brownish, greenish. I don't know. They like shift, but it's fun. I used the Adept liners for these. I used the shade Sector 001 and then I used Gowron on this side. But they are hit or miss, so I don't know if I would recommend them. I'm using them because I have them and I wanted more of a spacey kind of look because this is a Star Trek themed eyeshadow palette and I am watching Star Wars later and I'm taking inspirations from where I can. What are my final thoughts on this palette? Do I think it was worth the price? This palette is filled with multi-chromes and I feel like that's like the star of the show. It's the reason you would buy the palette. The mattes are wonderful, they blend very well, they're very easy to use, but I don't necessarily think that this was, you know, made for the mattes. This was definitely made for the shimmers. The shimmers is definitely where this palette shines and I don't blame it. This is absolutely stunning. I can't wait to see the swatches of this palette and just how they perform. The packaging of this palette is so beautiful. Like, I do have the protector on it just because I don't want to ruin it, but I will eventually take it off, okay? I will eventually take it off, but like, this is just so beautiful. I'm obsessed with the packaging. I'm obsessed with the like metal on here. It's like colored. It's beautiful. You have so many different formulas, so many different sparkles, so many different color choices, and I feel like this is just so fun. Okay, this color story is perfect for the fall time. If you're looking for something special, this is absolutely beautiful. It is expensive. If you were into this very special sparkles, if you love anything unique in makeup, if you're looking for the next thing that you just want to purchase and just use forever, I feel like this would be an amazing thing to have. It's definitely more wearable than other Adept palettes and I feel like you can get a lot done with this. It's easy enough to do a basic look, but you can also go really crazy and do something super fun. It does give me space vibes. It gives me fall vibes. It's definitely in season and I'm very excited to have it in my collection. Do I think it was worth the price? I definitely do think it was worth the price. It is hard to swallow, but I definitely think it is worth it. It is so special. It is not Natasha Denona special. It is tiers and tiers above that. It is just that special to me. The mattes never fail me. The shimmers are intense. I do find that using a glitter glue is the best way to get these shimmers to perform the best, and they perform the best with your fingers, your little fingies. I think the eyeliners complement this palette so well, so if you have those, try to bust them out with this collection. I feel like it is the perfect time to use them. I had so much fun. This was an amazing palette. I'm so happy. I've been like anxiously waiting to open this up because it's just been sitting and I haven't had the time to play with it, but now that I have, I am so freaking happy to have it. So I rate Samarian Sunsets a 10 out of 10. Are we surprised? I don't think so. I loved the Inspired palette. I used that one so much and I'm so happy to have this one.
Hi, it's me like after filming time, but I feel like this is important to mention because it may be a big deal breaker for people. I'm about to wipe this off. That's why we're here in the bathroom. But I needed to come here and show you that these shadows, because they're so emollient, they're like creams, that they can kind of wear off a little bit in some areas. So I feel like that's something to mention and very important thing to mention. So I figured that I would mention that. It's not a big deal breaker for me because it's my eyes and I know how they are, but I figured I'd just mention it.
Are you interested in this palette? Did you pick it up? Let me know in the comment section down below. I hope you found this video helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching and for hanging out with me today, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Hey. And like, just this is beautiful. I love this. Shire. I know I'm not. I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, at all. No idea. Nothing in mind. You know, maybe if I take away the Star Trek and add Star Wars, maybe say Star Wars funny? Star Wars. I can't. I hear it funny. And now I can't unhear it. Now I look like I have eye cancer. What else can I say? No, this isn't Venom.